Hey there, busy mama. I got you. No need to worry. I did the homework for you. As your wellness concierge, I'll connect you to greater health and guide you to be fully alive and well. I'm a former Navy nurse and lactation consultant turned homeschool mama, focusing my love of education and health and wellness toward helping others. I don't even pretend to have it all together, and I'm totally okay with that. I can keep it real. I'm here for encouragement, sharing my voice and my journey, and to have fun. And just maybe a little learning too. Here, you'll find education, empowerment, and authenticity on a weekly basis. I am your host, Stacey Myers, the Hotmess Homeschooler. Welcome to the podcast. Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast and happy Labor Day weekend. I made it home from my vacation last night, and as I was driving, and as I said before in the other podcast episode, driving gives me a lot of time to free up my brain and think my own thoughts. So I had plenty of time in the 16 hours to come up with all sorts of good stuff. But I was reflecting on the vacation and obviously the trip we just took, and it was so amazing and so much needed. And I was thinking about how at the beginning of August, when everything started piling back up with school starting so early down where I am in Florida, and everything starts to kind of shift from summertime easygoing mode into getting back into the swing of things for fall, said in air quotes, because Florida, we don't really have fall temperatures, but the fall season, it's really hard to kind of get started with school and start this shift, but then have to kind of stop and then go on vacation. I mean, it was so hard for me to even think about going at some points. My daughter was having some anxiety with her school load that she has. As I mentioned, we do homeschool, but she does a co-op. And it was feeling like really difficult. And I had the thought many times, like, should we even go? Maybe it would be better if we just stayed home and got our stuff together and all this. And it just hit me while I was there that oftentimes the thing that we feel like we can't do or don't want to do or shouldn't do can be the thing that we most need to do. So, like I said, going on vacation at the end of August is not ideal for us. It's not a good time. And it feels very overwhelming. I could have easily stayed home. But I enjoy it. And if you follow me on social media, you've seen the place where we were. It's this gorgeous lake house on an island in Lake Erie. And it truly is my happy place. And we make such amazing memories. So I'm not sad once I'm there. It's just getting to that point. But like I said, while I was there, I had this epiphany, and then driving home, I had time to elaborate on these thoughts that, honestly, I really needed the change of scenery just to shake things up and get myself out of my own brain and my own thoughts and what I thought things should look like. Because oftentimes we're in this routine, and it's hard to see something outside of that. I needed the change of pace to relax and recharge. Because yes, I do try to add this into my normal life, but sometimes it takes getting away and removing yourself completely to fully be able to, sleep in and enjoy and truly live up those moments of, presence and relaxation. And I also needed the change of perspective to break up with that old stuff, the clutter, the, just tangents and stuff, and to give impetus for the new, and to really, be able to see where is it that I really want to go, and how how do I need to make that happen to get there? And to be able to, like I said, change things up in a way that maybe I wouldn't have been able to do a couple weeks before. Does that make sense? It was time to play, reconnect, be present, visit, laugh, have fun. I could sleep in without worrying about my dogs. I didn't have all the day-to-day responsibilities and that ticker tape of to-do lists going through my head, because I knew I was going to be there, and I had shelved all of that stuff off to the side. And it was so wonderful. Like I said, I really needed that rest, that restoration. I feel so good and so much better, now coming home. We arrived home yesterday, like I said, and got unpacked. And this weekend for me is about relaxing too, kind of like getting my crap together for my normal life and figuring out all the things and what does it look like, catching up on like the loose ends that I kind of left hanging. And that's great. I'm glad I had that time built in at the end. My husband's home this weekend, so we get to kind of reconnect and visit as a family and have that downtime before everything kind of ramps back up again on Tuesday with school. And then I have events at church that I'm planning and doctor's appointments and all the things, right? So it's so good to have that. And then just, for example, like I was saying, I have been talking and thinking about starting a new routine July and August. But it kind of felt hard, because, you're so solidly entrenched into what you are already doing, right? But now that I'm back, it's like, oh, I have the freedom and the flexibility to do whatever it is that I want, and I can make it look how I want. I can add in those changes and create a different rhythm or routine of what I want things to look like. Now, in reality, that was always there. So really, it was a mindset issue, right? I was able to shift that and see and have that break from just the constant mental clutter and stress to be able to say, oh, this is what I really want it to be. And I think it's so important that we realize that. And I know that we all can't just get away for a 2-week vacation, every couple months or all the time. But I think really trying to have something that gives you that break from that mental stuff, to be able to pause for a bit and play and be present and reconnect, to rest and recharge, and be able to come back and see your world and your life and your situation and circumstances with fresh eyes. And, like I said, that 2-week vacation isn't a possibility for some people at all, let alone once a year or whenever. But to be able to think about maybe even doing a weekly unplug, 1 day a week, put off the phone, do things that you get outside or do things with people outside of just trying to catch up on your to-do list or errands or all the things that you need to do. Those are very important, but make time to pull yourself back from that, to be able to shelve that ongoing to-do list and all the mental stuff just for a little while and put it off to the side and be and do and have a change of scenery. So that way, when you come back to pick it all back up, it feels fresh and you can look at things differently with a new set of eyes and be able to really craft the life that you want. So I really hope you make that time to do that for yourself every single week, if you can. Sundays are a natural day to unplug. Many people go to church and then have family dinners, or sometimes people just like to kind of hole up and relax and watch movies, and I think that's great. So find what works for you in your own life. Maybe that's Saturdays for me. I like to get up and coffee and start it's my catch-up day for all the things and loose ends and whatever I need to get done. Sundays are a natural day for me. But what day in your week can you make time to do the things, or actually not do anything, to shelve all of that and just set that aside so you can make time to truly rest and recharge? Let me know in the comments what works. I'm always open to new ideas, and I love to hear what you all are up to. Please follow me and connect on the socials and at my website at hotmesshomeschooler.com. And let's stay in touch more than weekly. You can get on my weekly newsletter. And if you would like to have a community to walk in wellness with, hop on over into my Facebook group, Alive and Well with Stacy. And we'd love to have you there and help you work on all of these little habits and be supported along the way. It's a great place of no judgment and amazing people and camaraderie. So hope to have you join us. And until next time, be alive and well. So I've just been talking about the need for rest and taking a break and having fresh eyes. And sometimes it's really hard to see like how we can do that practically. Or we're in need of something outside of ourselves to make that happen, just like with me and my vacation. And honestly, I think all of us can agree that this past year left us with this serious need for restoration in mind, body, and soul. And I have just the thing to help you. It's a retreat for women who want a blueprint for a joy-filled life and who really, really need that rest to figure out how to get there. And I have this amazing opportunity for you. It's a retreat that's being put on by two of my friends, Anna and Liz, and it's amazing. It's in the island of St. Michael in the Azores in Portugal. And it is an amazing time of reflection and recharging and just boosting of your whole person to be able to come home and implement the things that you've learned and to really, again, be able to jump into your life, but do it with fresh eyes, a fresh perspective, and a fresh heart. It is for everybody. Women, of course, every woman, but it is Catholic in flavor. So there will be mass, adoration, and special prayer times. But the whole retreat is built around you and resting and really finding that place where you can see and feel joy in your own life again. Now, it is amazing, and it's time. It's coming up soon. Please head over to lizmontignycoaching.com. The link will be in the show notes, and you can find the retreat link to get all the information on how you sign up and how you're able to go. It's something I highly, highly recommend. Do this if you can for you. And let this be the opportunity to make this change. Good luck, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for listening. Head on over to hotmesshomeschooler.com where you'll find all the things. Connect with me on socials, check out the blog, and subscribe to the podcast on your favorite platform. I look forward to serving you. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, be alive and well.